Good morning, Sean. I just realized, usually it takes a while for Facebook and YouTube to connect, so then I get to
Yes.
see that.
No.
That's all right. It's all good in the end.
Yeah. Yes. It's
Like,
all
what?
good.
Yes, I see that we are up on Facebook now on my personal
Yes.
one, and I'm guessing we'll be up on the other ones as well. And I just got
Yeah.
your buzz for YouTube, so I know that
Okay.
that's
Cool.
as well.
I'm pretty sure I'm on because yeah, my phone is getting charged, so I don't have it around me.
Exactly. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. We had a technical glitch on my side this morning, so it kind of made us a little bit late.
We're gonna blame it on the retrograde.
Exactly. And I tried everything to fix it myself, and finally had to got to kind of call in Cox Cable and say, "Hey, you guys need to help us out here."
Yes.
Everybody, this morning, do me a favor. If you had a reading last night or a reading last week from any of us, please do not ask for a reading today. Give somebody else the opportunity. We're giving some. There's a lot of folks who come in and who haven't had an opportunity yet. So we're asking if you could please do that. That would be great. So again, if you've had a reading last night, or anytime this week or last week, if you could allow somebody else to have an opportunity, that would be great. We will, of course, we'll eventually, if we run out of space, if we run out of people before we run out of time, we can let other people in. But we really want to give some people an opportunity. So because a lot of folks have been wanting to get in and they haven't had an opportunity. So
Yes.
we do appreciate you. You're welcome to stay and enjoy and watch that as well. So
Absolutely.
yes, and then don't forget your affirmations, folks. Remember this: what you speak, you bring to you. So when you're speaking to the universe, make sure that you're putting out those positive words. And this is the one that I use all the time. And it's very simple. I believe in infinite abundance, and my wants and needs are always met. Speak it, say it, and believe it, and you'll be surprised at what comes back to you. So keep that in mind. Good morning, Shawna. How are you this morning? Sorry, thank you for your
I am.
patience with my drama, my technical drama.
It is okay. It is okay. I am well. I am. I got a little sense of extra motivation today, so I've been like
Oh, do
the
tell.
extra student. So it's like that Eight of Pentacles. I feel like I had because that came up in my reading, like a while ago, and I would say a while ago, like maybe a couple days ago, and I'm like, okay, this is what the Eight of Pentacles is all about. All right, so I'm just getting back into the groove of just doing the detail work, child.
That's usually the most frustrating part.
Yes,
So those details
yes,
are just can be crazy. Good morning, Steph Bell, Aquarius Batty from Southwest Louisiana. Welcome in. Miss Bay, yes, Miss Bay, you are added to the list. Um,
yes. Real quick, Pinky Lee, I am not the person that's on the main. This is like Don's platform, so I'm on up under, but it shows all also today, like literally we kind of catch it for the moderatoring. But I do know how to do it, and I do know how to add you for when I go on Mondays. So I got you, girl.
let's see, Tanisha Holland, welcome in, Tanisha. Welcome in,
Hey, Tanisha.
Steph. Pumpkin Soul, Jojo, good morning. Blue Ocean, good morning. Tiwari, Tiwari Anju, good morning. Let's see. Did I get any names so far? I think I've gotten pretty much every name so far. Hopefully, if I didn't call you out, believe me, welcome in. We appreciate you being here. So far on the list, I put Belle, Miss B, Steph, and Aubrey. I know those four names are more unique to me. I haven't seen you guys before, at least in my mind. So I'm
Not in mine.
so
Not in
I'm
mine.
thinking. Let's see. Good morning, and Aquarius Batty. I have not seen you before either. Good morning. This is your
Oh,
first time Aquarius as well? And if you guys, again, if you guys want a reading, let me know. Good morning, Creating Balance. Um, Let's see. Did I get?
Dorothy Collins. Good morning, love.
Well, that's another name I haven't
That's
seen.
a different. That's a different name.
Yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. Ray Lopez. Good morning, Ray. Um, Julia Alexander. Newbie, can I please have a reading? Everybody, if you if you could add a question for me, let me know what the question is. That would be great. Pumpkin Soul, I'd like a reading, please. Yes, Pumpkin Soul, we can add you. That's a name I don't recognize much. Dorothy Collins. General GM, is that general message?
That's good morning.
Oh, good morning. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Libby. How are you this morning as well? Again, if you want, if again, it's Bell. So far, it's Bell, Miss Bay, Steph, Aubrey, Aquarius, Julie, JoJo. Um, I just wrote it down. Something so. Pumpkin so. Pumpkin so. I can't read my own writing. And Dorothy, you're in that order. If you'd like a reading,
Did
let
you
me know.
put Tanisha down? Or
Tanisha?
is the list done? Is
No,
the list done?
the list is still open. Does Tanisha want one? Tanisha, did you want a reading?
Yeah.
A general
She
reading for
said.
Dorothy? Okay. Yeah, I can add Tanisha. We haven't read
Okay.
for her in a while.
And Joanna, was that? Did you put her down,
Yep,
or are
that's
you
JoJo.
ready? That's JoJo. Okay.
Huh?
I love these. How y'all coming out with these, with the names, with the government names? Yes, today.
Yes, Stephanie, San Augustine, gotcha. Thank you, Stephanie. Mr. Mickey, hello, Mr. Mickey. Tanisha, yep. Tanisha, let us know your question, okay? Unless you want something general, let us know. Again, everybody, for the folks on the list, let us know what your questions are. And again, if you've had a reading of the last yesterday or the last week, please don't ask for a reading and let some other folks get a reading. That would be great. We appreciate it. I hope it doesn't piss anybody off, but we need to spread a little bit of love around.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Exactly. So, with that said, our first reading would be Belle, but Belle, you haven't told me what your question is, Belle.
Who's the first one? Belle is the first one?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Belle, if you're still here, I hope you haven't left already. Let us know what your question is. Otherwise, we can move on to the next person.
Tanisha getting on you.
Let's see. What did she say? I'm too busy trying to read.
Don, you said my name like you don't know who I am.
Dude, I know you, Tanisha. What are you talking about? You haven't been gone that long.
Oh, Belle got her question, or he or she. Belle has the question. It's a
Okay, thank you,
general.
Belle. Appreciate it. General, super general guidance. Let's do something. Let's do something for Belle. Good morning, a new tomorrow. Nice to see you. There we go. Trying to get all those questions pinned. It's not the most exciting thing to watch, right? You need there's one free question, not 2, 3, or 4.
Yes, Pinky Lee.
Yeah, there tend to be some who are. Oh my goodness. And next in line after that is Miss B and Steph. So if you haven't given me, Steph, you have given me, I know yours. Miss B, if you haven't given me yours yet, I need your question because you will be after Belle. Okay.
Hey, Miss Angie. Hey, Linda.
How's your week been, Shawna? By the way, I forgot to ask.
Say what?
How's your week been? I forgot to ask.
Oh yeah, it is Thursday, right? Yeah.
It is.
It has been amazing. We are. Let's see. It's been good. I had a great meditation with that I did the other morning, and right after that, walking, and I felt like that was like a revamping of me per se, which was good. Great energy. And then what
Was it
else?
something that came to you, or something that while you're walking that kind of did the
Oh,
that
so
what,
no,
what
I did.
inspires that?
I
The
got I
reason.
got up super early,
Uh huh.
and um, I'm thinking that we were going to go walking really early, and so and Kenny had got a call and found out he was on a meeting. So I was just like, well, I'm gonna take advantage of this time right now. So this one that I always go, what I usually go to, and I follow on YouTube, they they channel ascending masters, teachers. They channel anyone that would come in, and it was definitely about some realignment with
Uh
grid
huh.
work and things like that, and the visions that I got. It was like 50 minutes. It was like a 50-minute meditation. So sitting up, that was the thing, so I had to lay down for that one, and that was like my first time laying down for a meditation that long, and it was all good. Let me tell you, when I saw some visions and I had some visitors that come at the same time, it didn't freak me out, because then I was just like, I've been waiting on y'all. I've been waiting to see somebody. You know what I mean? I just literally have been waiting to see some beings, and it was just the visions that they gave me was just very on it, and I'm just like, okay, now I'm ready to walk. Let's go walk. Let's get this day going. And then the retrogrades hit all at one time.
Oh my goodness.
And then I'm like, womp, womp, womp. So it's the part that you're kind of fighting through, but also embracing, and a lot of things are coming up, and you're like, oh, okay, let me just deal with these things and not keep pushing them up under the rug, because I don't want to be dealing with this again. And we got a new moon coming up, so
Whoops.
it has like it brought new ideas too, and
Hmm.
within this meditation. So I'm just like jotting everything down, and one day all of this is gonna make sense.
Exactly. When it's
you
meant to,
know?
and in divine timing, right? It's like that damn divine.
And all in divine timing, yes. So I am just I'm understanding the word patience. Okay. Not just saying it
Oh.
and something being told. I'm understanding exactly what that means now. And
Uh,
before I was just like, I got it. All right, be patient. And I'm telling everybody to be patient. Uh-huh. Now I'm like, pop again. I don't want to get a black eye from spirit ever again.
yeah, that 2 by 4 from Spirit can be ugly.
Yes, I'm telling you, that's the worst whooping that you could ever get. And then
Yeah.
it's just embracing a lot of new things that's coming through right now. This Mercury retrograde is going to be over soon. And on the 23rd, tomorrow is moving in Virgo, because it's coming out of Libra. So it's just a lot of so one thing that I am making sure that I'm sticking to is eating healthier, like,
Hmm.
things from the earth,
Hmm.
like root food, meaty type of fruits, like the heavy fruits, and drinking plenty of water, child.
Hmm.
So, and listening to music, because, honey, that'll keep you going.
That'll help. That helps.
That would definitely help. So, and just embracing all of this, all of what these retrogrades is bringing in, and we got the new moon coming up on the 25th. We got an eclipse, a partial eclipse coming up. So, I mean, it's a lot of things, and then we're coming out of some of the retrogrades in October. So October is going to be a hell of a month.
Well, of course it's going to be, because it should be a perfect month.
Yes.
You know? Somebody,
You know,
somebody,
it should be. So you need to work your magic. You need to stand on top of whatever you need to stand on top of, and wave your wand and say, this month is going to be the best month for everybody. Why? Because I said so, and I get all the rewards out of this because it's my birthday.
exactly. It's right. It's my birthday, so it's going to be a great
It's your
month.
birthday, right?
Good morning, Unholy. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Alma. Good morning, Pam. Good morning, Louis. And good morning, Don, something that I cannot pronounce well. Let me see it again here somewhere. Danya, Danyavai Bumpy, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, good morning. Hopefully, I didn't butcher your name too terribly much.
Lord
So,
have mercy.
again,
I'm, I'm
welcome in, everybody.
I'm the
Welcome in.
queen of that.
Um,
Angie says, I'm
listen,
not trying to get into the retrograde hype, but technology has been rough. It has, it really has, of some sort.
exactly. Linda says, I
Thought I
pray for
was
patience
charging my,
every day.
yes.
And then
Yeah.
Angie says, patience is heavy when you're ready to move forward. Absolutely.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you're thinking, you it's like, all right, spirit, you put this in place for me to do. Now what just happened? And it's like a standstill, and you like, what happened? Wait a minute, it's like red light, green light, and you never said green light yet.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, anyway,
Yeah.
with that said, we are back to Bell. And again, Bell, after Bell is um, Miss B and Steph. So let us know your question, Miss B, if you're still here. Alma, yes, Alma, you may have a question. I'll add you to the list. I do not recognize that name. It has been a while. So.
No.
Miss B says, I'm just realizing you two aren't sitting next to each other. No, we're not sitting next to each
No,
other.
not today.
No. Sean is in Florida and I'm in Arizona. So we are we may be physically separated, but we are not spiritually separated. This is my sister from another mister.
And this is my brother from another mother. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
That would it kind of looks very oh wait a minute, here we go. It kind of looks kind of good if I just put my arm out and it just touch you on the shoulder.
yeah, you're
That would
touching me now, right? Do that again.
how about it? Yes.
And also,
Yes.
one thing before we get started, look at this.
Yes. You better. You
Instead of me having to
better.
say it so many times,
I love that. Yes.
I'm tweaking and playing with things, folks. We're having a good time. And also, I don't know if you guys saw it, but let me show you this. This is what I made for Shawna for our advertisement and our intro. And this is
You better, Don. Don has stepped up his game, child. I gotta do mine on Monday, child, and it's just gonna be bomb.
so we're getting playful, having some new things added just to kind of spruce it
Yeah.
up a little bit. So
You
again,
know?
back to sorry, go ahead. Hmm?
No. I was like, I was in agreement.
Jackie Maximiru something. Yes, Jackie, we can add you to the list. And welcome in, by the way. Again, I don't recognize the name. Thanks for coming in. Um, Holly, good morning, Holly. Let's see. Yes, Holly, we can add you to the list as well. And so let's get for Bell. What do we got for Bell? Bell's like, damn, it's about time.
Like, damn, I've been sitting here. I done had your cards out a long time ago, Bill. I just want you to know, okay?
Bell says that was a
Okay,
beautiful intro.
right. Thank you.
Thanks, Bell.
Thank you. That was a great one. I am using the Psychic Tarot deck, and I'm switching up a little bit today, and the Crystal Power tarot deck as well. But I was called to use this deck, and this is the Psychic Tarot deck, and this is the Three of Cups. Rejoice in celebration. This is a great time to come together with friends that are for you, that will uplift you, that supports your desires, support what you are doing in your life. Healthy friends. But this is also, go to a get together, do something that's really, really fun, and celebrate your accomplishments, celebrate life, celebrate what you can do, what's going on in your life. You have the card awareness. So, if I'm not mistaken, awareness is the um, what's after the Fool in Major Arcana. It is the
Um,
Emperor. No, the Magician, right?
is
No,
magician the one? I don't
is
recall.
Magician one? What's one?
I don't recall. Yeah,
Come on,
magician. You're right.
teacher.
You're right. Magician. Yep.
I was like, wait a minute, I was feeling that. So this is about bringing awareness, and this is also about when the awareness card comes up, it's listening to your intuition. It's getting these major downloads. So to show how powerful you are, thanks, Angie. Um, for you to understand the infinite power. As I look at this, I'm seeing all the little symbols that's in this now, and it has the infinite symbol and the equal symbol as everything being parallel. But a lot of things that comes through is coming from spirit. So embrace this power that you are bringing in. That spirit is downloading literally to you right now. The messages that you're receiving, listen to your intuition, because your intuition is on point right now. Like, no joke. I mean, it is at its highest. So don't ignore it, don't question it, go with it. Okay, go with the first thing that comes up, because that is the right thing for you. You have the sacral chakra that comes up also. It's talking about bringing in that energy. I got the same card today, and that is definitely focusing on your creativity, um, focusing on that kundalini energy as well.
What?
What? So to bring balance and to open this sacral up for you, do some meditation, do some yoga, do some hip movement. Um, Anything in that way to open that sacral up. Okay. Also, the crystals that you can use is carnelian, and that is an amazing crystal. Peach moonstone is another amazing crystal that you can use to help bring in the balance, bring in and open up and reactivate it. You have conflict and defeat, and this is the Five of Swords. Now, this could be uh, the part where it feels like you've been defeated in a way, in a situation, but this is really meaning that the conflict was with others, because you are now doing what's best for you. Okay, love, you are definitely by any means necessary type of thinking, and you are walking away from things that no longer serve you. But it may feel like it's defeat because it took a lot out of you, but it's like a victory because you still in the movement, you still walking, you may stumbled a little bit, but now, honey child, there's light. You're going into the light of something. You're finding something better. And here is the three of wands here, partnership and alliances. So when the three of wands show up, this is about future planning. This is about connecting with people. And what's amazing, you have the three of cups and the three of wands. And this is the beginning and the end of your reading of saying you are coming together. Now you are seeing that people that you have in your life, they either for you or they against you. And the ones that's for you, they are with you. Okay. They are lifting you up. They got your back. You know, they won't snitch on you. They just a yes person. They are a real to you, so much so that you have this strong connection where it doesn't feel like they're friends, that they feel like it's a family. So that's where the alliances and the partnership comes in, because now you in a better, I would say a better position, a better in life now to choose people around you that you like. Look, I can go hang out by myself, or you can roll with me. They now are meeting you where you are at instead of you meeting them where they are at. So that's what I have for you, love. So this is a great reading. Stick with your intuition. Stick with opening up your sacral. And when you do, it's gonna be amazing with your creativity and what you put your mind to.
And you said that there's a Three of Cups there, right?
Yep, the Three of Cups.
Yeah. Remember, Val, when that Three of Cups pops up, it is not just telling you that a time to celebrate is coming, but it's also a reminder that when the time comes for celebration, to celebrate. Because a lot of times we get so tied up into, okay, I'm looking for this time to happen, and then when it does, you don't participate because you're so busy waiting for the next thing. And so when you see
Right.
that card, the spirits are letting you know that you've come through it. You've come through it,
Mhm.
and you've earned a celebration. So when the celebration card comes and time comes to celebrate, don't be a bystander. Don't sit with your back against the wall. It's prom. It's like get out there and dance. And I love that song. I hope you dance. It's kind of that's the theme of my mind.
Yes.
It's like I hope you dance because so many people want the celebration. They want that moment of arrival. They want the moment of closure for some things. And then just sit back and they're bystanders. Don't be a bystander. Don't be a bystander.
Right.
Take control of it and enjoy it. And that's the only thing I can add to that. I think it's great. It's stressing to you is that you've earned it. You've been through it. So when celebration
Hmm.
time comes, make sure you do celebrate. Enjoy
Absolutely.
it.
Celebrate you. Celebrate life. Celebrate
Absolutely.
everything
Absolutely.
and be in that moment. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The Crystal Power Tarot, the Four of Pentacles came out for you as well, love. So this is definitely come out your shell. Come out.
Don't get scared, Belle. This is not death as we know it. This
Yes.
is change. And this is you making change. So you've been doing something
Yes.
to make a change. So again, the change is coming.
Yes.
It is coming. Be prepared, be ready, but enjoy when it does happen. Okay, Belle,
Yes.
which I think is wonderful, wonderful, good news. Um, also, thank you, Rachel McCann. Thank you for here on the one of the Facebook pages that doesn't put up here, which is nice. So yeah, Rachel, we see you, and then Wendy Yates, welcome in. And Wendy said both of you are looking fabulous this morning. Well, thank you, Wendy. We appreciate that.
Yes. Yes.
Donna in her pink,
Yes.
and I love her in pink.
I
Pretty in
love
pink.
my pink child. I love all shades of pink. It's so crazy. It's when we go shopping, the first thing is I'm like, "Where's pink at? Where's the pink? I don't know. That's mauve. That ain't pink. I want pink."
Angie says, I just told someone on Sunday live that I put that song on and just let the tears flow. Yeah, that
Heck
song is such an
yeah,
amazing song. If
it
y'all don't know
is.
what it is, it's Leanne Womack, I think, who sings that song. It's called Let It. I Hope You Dance, and it's an amazing song. Um, yes, and it's a song of blessings and good cheer, but yet it
Oh
does really
yes.
it really hits. And it's interesting because a friend of mine, Joy, she was a cancer patient as well, and that song came out, and I was very connected to her. And come to find out, her classmate in law school was the girl's manager. So
Oh
she got us
wow.
a CD, a special CD for that song and all that stuff, which was nice. And Joy's no longer with us, but Joy, that song brings me joy in many more ways than just joy.
I know that's right.
It brings
I
me that
know that's
memory of
right. But
joy.
that's that great memory that you can have always. Of
Absolutely.
that song.
Absolutely. So that's a good thing. Also, it's interesting too because when you were talking about sometimes the way when you were talking about how you did the walk and how like the epiphany was coming while you're doing the walk, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
and it's interesting because it reminded me of that John Muir quote, and it says, "And into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul."
Mm.
And so I thought, how perfect quote for that for what you've experienced, you know?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. You coming with it today, Don. Okay. I like this. Quotes, y'all. Quotes. But
They just
that's
have to
so
take a while to
inspirational.
trigger.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the
Oh
next
man.
one is Miss B, and Miss B did indeed give us a question. Let me find it here.
Oh, I can tell you an easy way of when they put these questions up. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you just pin it and go to the second screen,
Mm-hmm.
that it'll have your questions. Did you save it like
That's
that?
what I did. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was like, dang, let me tell Don how to do this. So, because I felt this so much easier. I was like, you ain't even got to put that. I got
Yep.
it.
And yet, for some reason, I did not pin Miss B's, even though I clicked on pin. So I got to find Miss B's. Dang it.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Miss B. I know you gave me a question because I even saw it and I thought I pinned it. My bad. Miss B, Miss B, Miss B. You just did it like the 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. Damn, we had that many
Came
messages.
in quick, child.
Yeah, Miss B, can you repost it because I am not finding it yet. I know I just saw it. Oh, there it is. Oops, I just passed it again. It's Will something about a relationship. Here it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, R and I.
There you go.
Will R and I be able to come back together and attempt to work things out?
Psychically, I'm getting a sorry. I don't think so.
That's the first thing. I mean, I got like,
Yeah,
no.
I'll try to
I
get
mean, here's the
confirmation.
thing. Are you looking for closure? Because it seems like you already have closure. And I don't know. Here's, I just don't think it's going to happen the way you want it to happen. I feel like with this, it's like you just leave it in the past to where it's at. This
Yeah,
happened for a reason. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I sense that one is that ship has sailed. And
Yeah.
Linda just put "Let It Go." Yep, my favorite. Let it go, let it go.
Absolutely. And the two
Mhm.
cards that did come out, it is, triumph. And this is moving forward. This is like the chariot card, you being in control, and the light comes up. So, child, you already knew that one. You know what I mean?
Mhm. But it's
You already
interesting because it's funny because your relationship wasn't your relationship was not amazing. Your relationship was work. And so I don't
right.
know if you like if you felt that way, but I'm telling you, your relationship was not always smooth. It was rocky, and they're telling you make a new start. They're
Yeah.
telling you be the fool card, get out there, make a new start. It's time to move on, and it's Judgment Day. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's time for you to move on. The decision has already been made. This is what it's telling you. The decision's already been made. You need to move on. So that's
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately that's what Spirit says, and when Spirit says it, we repeat it. So there you go.
Yeah. And when you had that judgment, what was it a judgment card that you just had? That's embracing what spirit is giving you. It's giving
Yep.
you something better. You know what
Yep.
I mean? So don't go backwards. All of this is moving forward. So move out of choppy waters into something calmer and something better, and you are worth it.
Exactly. Absolutely. Sorry, Bell. Sorry, Miss B. Sorry that did not end the way I'm thinking you
All
were
right,
hoping for. But
but not
sometimes
sorry.
I was going to say a good point is sometimes it's what you want is not always in your best interest. You know?
Right. It's what you need, child. Remember
Yep.
that. It's what you need, not what you want.
Exactly. It's like Garth Brooks. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's a lot of blessings in disguise, and you're like, wait, my heart, yeah, your heart, but your heart can be healed
yep.
as
Yep.
well, and you got to allow spirit to do that for you
And
because
Linda
you
says
asked
blessings
for
in
it.
disguise. Absolutely. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Next is Steph, and yes, I have a question already for Steph, and hers is pinned. There we go.
I know, right, Linda? We was on the same girl. We was on the same thing.
There we go.
And the question is, am I on the right path? The first thing I got was yes. You know, what you are doing is you're going in the right direction. Okay. Um, it may seem a little off. Hence why the Five of Swords came up.
An internal struggle.
Conflict.
Oh no, that's the dropping. That's the yeah, that's different. Go ahead. I was
Yeah.
mixing the cards up. Go ahead.
What was you thinking?
The Five of Wands, the internal struggle.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
and that's towards
Yes.
that's conflict. That's a little different. Yep.
Yep. But it's the same thing. It's the
Yep.
conflict that you're having. Oh, child, hitting the hitting the mic. That's the same thing that you're having is that inner struggle as well. It's like you've been fighting with your mind. You know what I mean? Your mind is like, huh, but understand this. I just want to say this. It's a lot of ego talk. You know what I mean? That will happen and that can happen and will make you question if you are on the right path or not. See, you coming out of this trap. This is the Eight of Swords, trapped in fear. You coming out of that. Um, it feels like and to be so amazing that this is like at the beginning, knowing that this was a little struggle for you of moving in a different direction, moving into something that is new territory, right? So now you coming out of that, you starting to see and feel things that you never felt before, and you are like literally saying like, hold on, wait a minute, is this is this supposed to feel like this? No, if it's new, how you think it's supposed to feel? Hey star, hey love. Thank you. You have the harmony card. The harmony card, which is the six, and you know what that is? That is the lover's card. That's the lover's card, right? Yeah, that's the lover card. I gotta know my numbers right here for the major arcana. But that is the lover's card, and that is definitely speaking with a new commitment. That can be a commitment if you are in with someone. That can be making a stronger commitment, or this can be a commitment to self and spirit with your higher self. Definitely tapping into who your authentic self, and that person accepting you of everything about you. You have the awareness card. I'm loving how the magician is coming out today for a lot of people to understand that you are the manifester. You are the magician. You are the one that's so powerful that you can make anything happen. You can make the impossible possible. Know that so you definitely, this confirms what we were saying at the beginning, that you are on the right path. If you had to question that, you are it's like everything is coming to you from spirit because you asked for this. Okay, the Five of Pentacles comes up, and this is financial and material changes. I feel like there are some changes in the finances, and it is for the greater. There may have been some loss there, and now things are starting to come around. You know why? Because you are making them come around. Know that, okay? Sacral chakra again. This is you tapping into your creativity. This is you making things work and making it once again possible. You manifesting, you're doing some major magic, okay? And this is really amazing. This is a great reading. You coming out of your shell, you coming out of this defeat, you coming out of all of this stuff to come into your power. So yes, you are on the right path.
Amen.
Boom.
Amen. And I'll tell you, when I drew the cards, this is the bottom of the card deck, which is the overall
Oh,
energy.
child.
You can't go much better than that. That is all good right there. So that's good. But the cool part is Steph, this is nothing new for you. You've been working at it. You've been working at it and have been pushing forward. So again, you've done the work, keep working, and more importantly, keep planning, because you have to keep planning for the next thing and how to make it more and better but most importantly, in alignment with you. Because again, what you want to do and they've got to be aligned. So make sure you do that, okay? Give up the indecisiveness, give up all that crap, and make sure you focus on how you're going to do it, and stop feeling like you can't do something. Just do something, and that's what the saying is: do it. It's keep moving. So never stop, never give up, because victory is right in front of you, and it's going to bring you a whole lot of control of your business, a whole lot of control of your life, and most importantly, a whole lot of feeling of I did this, I did
Yes.
this, and that's an important thing to get through today. I did this.
Abs-
Going back to the
Absolutely.
master manifester right there.
That you said the magic word I.
Yep.
I. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So, whew, child, that was a good power. You gave me chills, honey.
Daily says, what does the bottom of the deck mean? The bottom of the deck is the overall energy of the reading. Like depending on how you read, some people like when I do an 8 card spread, my very first card is the individual themselves, and that's the energy for the individual, but not for the reading. When you get the bottom of the deck after you've done everything else, if this is the card on the bottom of the deck, this tells you the overall energy of the reading and where you're headed, and it kind of gives you an idea of how the flow is going to go. So this is one of the more important cards in a reading, in my opinion. And not everybody believes this, by the way. This is my belief, and the overall energies here. And so this tells you that even with stuff, you can have an ugly kind of reading saying that things are getting bumpy, whatever, but it's like, don't worry, because this is what's ahead of you. So it kind of
Yeah.
gives you a feeling of the overall direction you're going in. Even if your moment is a bump in the road, there's still something better in front of you. Or things will be great here, but be careful because guess what's coming? So be prepared, be knowledgeable, that kind of thing. And that's not
Yeah.
this number. When I said that, I'm using a generic card. I'm not saying this card because that's not what this card means at all. This is a card
Right.
has a specific purpose. But I'm talking about the cards that are found on the bottom of the deck. So thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
Yes, we love teaching every now and then.
Exactly.
But I feel the same way with it when it comes to the bottom of the deck. You know what I mean? The bottom of
Mhm.
the deck is it can be the outcome or it can be the overall. Yes, yes, yes. Gotta go.
So let's see who and next in line is Steph. Again, Steph. Hope that
Yes,
that resonated with you. Hope you got something from that. You were on the right path. Keep moving.
yes,
You've got this. You
yes.
got this.
You have it. You've been had it.
Exactly.
It's
Yep.
just being awakened now. So
Yep. And next in line is Stephanie San Augustine. She wants to know what's coming up for her this month, next
a
month.
bunch of money. It might be.
I'll take that money.
I know that's right. I'm speaking it for you already, Stephanie.
Also, everybody, while Shawna is shuffling, just as a reminder,
Yes, so easy now. We don't even have to say all of this no more.
I know, I just hit a button. I may have to shrink that down though, maybe a little long because I'm watching thinking, okay, when's it going to end?
The countdown is perfect.
I did like a countdown. I had to look for that one because I'm like, I love this.
Yes, I love it too.
I like the guy at the end with the button in the gym pointing down. I like that. There's something
Mm-hmm.
about that image when I saw it. I'm like, this is cool. I gotta include this.
Perfect. Perfect.
It reminds you of Arnold. We are here to pump you up. Remember that on Saturday Night Live? I am Hans
Yes.
and I am Franz, and we are here to pump you up.
You did it so good.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Oh, gracious.
What do you got for Stephanie San Augustine?
Stephanie, you have the 10 of swords here, and things that was a struggle are coming to an end. It is done. And this is the first card out of the whole spread. The first card. And this is speaking with the energy of whatever that was on you, whatever that was just beating you up and just it kept stabbing you in the back. Keep just daggone was just so heavy. It is at its end. It is at a completion. Okay. A lot of times when the 10 comes up, a 10 period, I feel like there's a new cycle is about to happen for you. You know what I mean? Like you're going through you've completed this and now you on to the next thing. You know what I mean? So you have the 4 of Cups here. And the 4 of Cups is redirecting your focus and accept what spirit is giving you. Okay. Spirit has a blessing that they are trying to give give to you, and you're so focused on these other things that are done, you're not seeing it. It's like almost like you standing in the way or not even paying attention. I say that because I don't see if it's being a blockage. I just see that it's not, you're not paying attention to what spirit is either saying to you, putting in front of you of a blessing. Look, there's some news coming in with this Page of Cups here. This is definitely something that is going to be what you love, something that's going to have some passion behind it. And it's news of like literally you listening and feeling that intuition. Intuition is a big thing right now. And a lot of people are not taking it in or not it's like they're ignoring what they are feeling or ignoring that gut feeling of truth. But once you receive this information, okay, it's going to be so joyful. You have the Chariot card here. Victory. You are in control. You have balance here. You are driving it forward. You know what I mean? You are the driver. And this is all about what you have been doing uh, of of preparing. You also have the Five of Pentacles. So with the Five of Pentacles comes up, I feel like there's something from the past that's going to come up. I don't feel like there's been like a super struggle with the finances. Or a loss. I just feel like there's something from the past that's going to come up and that is going to benefit you in a way that has you questioning like, okay, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Should I pay attention to this or should I just, not deal with it? And I feel when it can be someone, it can be a past thing that's going to definitely come up that really needs to be addressed. And when you do understand, not understand it, but when it do come up, then it be like that light comes on because it's going to be a different type of situation. You know what I mean? Presented to you differently. You have the moon here. The moon speaks with individuality. It also speaks with listening to that intuition. You know what I mean? It also of trusting and believing in your intuition, of knowing that you are on the right path, that nothing is deviating you off of your path. You are staying true to who you are. You are staying true to your authentic self. You have the Six of Cups. This is what I was talking about, also addressing something that's coming up from the past as well. I feel like there's a lot of tension because I feel like as soon as I did this reading, it's just on my back. It's just a lot of going on that you are carrying. You're carrying a whole lot, and you got to release this mess. You got to. At the end of the day, you have some things that you need to remember back in your childhood or back long time ago of those feelings of how it made you feel when you did accomplish a goal. How it made you feel when you received this gift or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? You have to bring that goodness back in and those good memories and not be stuck on the bad stuff or the stuff that was maybe a trauma. And look, out of all of this, another 10, a 10 of cups. This is really amazing. I mean, there's when happiness is coming in for you. I mean, this is true happiness. It's not happiness that is forced to you. This is what's being given to you. And you know why? Because you are now in a better place. Like, as soon as I said this, now I feel that release off of my back. I feel like now I know what the outcome is going to be. You also have 10-10, okay? 10-10 is all about personal growth, spiritual growth at that. But this is dealing with your emotions, love, when it comes to the cups. And this is letting this shit go. Do we need to do this again? Let it go. Let it go. Release it because it's just heavy, and it's heavy right in the shoulder blades. Okay. That's where the tension sits. It's not in the neck. It's like your shoulder blades. So that goes for me. I feel like that's like your heart chakra as well. So there you got to do some healing. And when you do, it's going to be a victory moment. Okay. With this say, I go forward with confidence, Stephanie. So you got it in you, love. And know that at the what that's coming in the next month for you is happiness. All right? That's what I have. And get
Super.
this shit up off you, child. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. Um, um, the thing that I was getting while Shawna was talking to you is I was getting the energy of a father grandfather, and that energy was telling me that that you're single parent. Are you a single parent, Stephanie? Are you and single parent? And that's probably, is that the energy that is that the part of the weight that you feel is on your shoulders? Because I'm getting a single parent of two. Do you have two? Delay can kill you when it comes to conversation.
Single parent.
Yes, single parent. Yes. Okay. And did your father or your grandfather pass already? Because again, it's an energy that's telling me about this struggle that you're going through as a twin boys, right? Because he's saying boys. Is it boys? Anyway, he's talking about the struggle and of being a single mom, a grandpa. Okay, that's the one. Okay, so he passed. Anyway, so because he's but he's here with you. That's the point. Is he's here with you, and he's telling me that about the struggles of a single mom. And again, it's boys. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I got. The two boys. Interesting. Yeah, no, he's here. Believe me, you're not alone. You're not alone. When you feel alone, he's letting me know that you're not alone. I mean, he came in to let you know that he's there. He's here. He's there. He's with you. And so when you feel like you're lost and you're alone, you're not alone. And he says that you do that often. Um, and he said something about in the car. Sometimes you just sit in the car and cry. Is that, does that resonate with you? Sometimes you just sit in the car and you just kind of like, you just kind of just, it's like you just don't, you just kind of sit there. And he's showing me behind the wheel, like before you started or something, you just kind of sit there and you just want to kind of lose it, but you want to be strong. You're trying to be so strong for your boys. And yet he's telling you, don't worry, you're a great mom. So again, he's showing me you behind the wheel. He's got like he's darker skinned, right? Because I'm getting a visual image of him and of you, and he's a darker skinned man. Is that correct? But he's showing me you behind the wheel, and just kind of just I just feel so much like you're trying so hard, and you feel like it's such an uphill battle. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Well, believe me, he's here. Know that he's here. He came through today, and he wanted to make sure that you knew. Yes. Thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. The reason why, and for those folks who are not sure why I sometimes give things like that, the reason why I do is I want to give evidentiary responses to let them to show you that I'm connecting to somebody. I mean, some folks get out there and I don't distrust anyone, but I want information specific, like the two boys. I knew it was two because he was saying two, and his single mom. There are reasons for that because it's evidential information that only he could give me because I couldn't get otherwise. And that, so again, it's such a confirmation. So when I do that, that's why I do that. Is because I want to make sure that you understand that who I'm tapping into is truly here. Otherwise, I can say, oh, there's this old person on the other side, and he passed, and he whatever, and it's like, but he loves you, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that. So anyway,
No,
with that
details
said,
are always best.
yeah. So
You
with that
know.
said, Stephanie, I know that he's with you, and you are not alone through your struggles, and then he's letting me tell you that next year is going to be a great year for you. So hang in
Oh
there,
yeah.
hang in there.
Look,
Wow.
here's what I wanted to show you and remember this. This is coming to an end. This
Exactly.
is what you're looking forward to is the Ten of Cups.
Love it. Love it.
Okay?
Love it.
It is very, very, very simple. So stay going through and call on him for strength. Call on your spiritual team for strength.
Yes, yes. And he is just one of many that are around you. So
Yes.
when you need to talk to him. And when you talk to folks, just to remind you, when you talk to your spirits and your spirit guides, or you talk to your family members of past, have this conversation. Speak it. Don't think and say, no, no, no. Speak it. Speak it to the world. Speak it to the universe. Put it out there. The universe comes back to you. So again, if you're sitting at home and you're sitting alone and you need something, tell the universe what you need. Tell your spirits what you need. Even if you don't believe in spirit guides, just say it, because guess what? When you say it and they give to you, you're gonna start believing. You're gonna be like, holy crap, they're right. These two folks on
Yep.
these two folks on the internet knew what they were talking about all the time. I'm telling you,
Yep.
when you speak it, you say it. And while I'm going that way, Stephanie, please do me a favor, my dear, and take this affirmation that I've said over and over and use it and repeat it over and over on a daily basis. But I need you to also believe it when you say it, because again, when you say it to the universe and you believe it, it will come. And that is this. Every day you should be saying this: I believe in infinite abundance and my wants and needs are always met. Again, very simple. But when you say it with it, believe it and wholeheartedly. And you notice there's not, I will eventually believe in abundance and someday my needs will be met. No, no, no. This is today. Make it happen today, because we are living in the day. So say this on a daily basis. This is for everybody. Use this affirmation. Believe me, I tell you, I've had a lot of folks come back and like, you won't believe this. I started using this and things turned around. First of all, it turns around because you control the energy around you. And if nobody else is using the energy around you and bending it toward their will, and you're sending it out there and bending it toward yours, it's going to happen even faster. So put it out
Yep.
there. Let the universe know what you want. Let the universe know what you will expect. And then guess what? The universe slowly bends to your desires. Okay?
Absolutely.
Faith, my dear. Next in line. Sorry, get off the preacher's podium there.
I gotta get you
A pulpit. I need a pulpit.
Taller things.
I know.
When the bishop comes in, y'all better sit
Oh
down.
yeah, well, especially when spirit comes visiting, because when spirit comes visit, they don't take it lightly. Spirit
No.
comes through. It takes a lot for them to come through. So when your grandfather came through, he knew you needed to hear this today. Next in line is Aubrey, and Aubrey's question is, what's that?
Real quick,
Yeah,
for the folks that are in the chat, we see you, but when we in the reading, we don't see you. Okay, because that's the respect for others. So if you're gonna ask the question, we see the question. The list is the list closed?
it is. Mm-hmm.
It is closed.
It's been closed. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for the ones that's coming in that keep asking us the same questions over and over, the same thing over and over, and then doing the yelling at us, you're not getting our attention in a great way. You're getting our attention, and now we got to tell you in a way where you can understand. Nice. So that was pretty nice, I thought.
It was.
Y'all ain't got to yell at us. Y'all
Very
ain't got
diplomatic.
you ain't got to do all that with us. We see you. If you made the list, you made the list. If you didn't make the list, check us back out on A5 Says on Sundays, me on Mondays, you and Don and Angie on Wednesdays, and us back on Thursdays. Okay? Now, that being said, we appreciate you hanging out with us today. We really, really do. But
and it's funny. I will, and I'll go one further with Shawna on that one too, because sometimes when we're talking and we're doing a reading and we're not doing the interactive reading because we're telling you exactly what we see at the moment, we don't even see what you tell us. So you're maybe even the person we're reading for, and we don't see your comments because we're so into our reading. And then we look over and say, "Oh, you are responding. Okay, yeah."
Right. So a lot of times when we are in the moment and we are receiving these messages, and you've asked us, allow us to respond. Okay. Oh, and then class on Tuesday. So it's a full week. And then we off on Friday.
Yeah. and the other thing about all that Shawna just said, guess how much you pay for that? Zero. These are people who we love what we do. And so we don't charge for it. So we get up here, this is from here. This is from all of us. And
Yes.
so know that it comes from a good place. But most importantly, we make it available to you because that's not the case in most places. So
No.
believe me.
And I want to also let everybody know, if you receive any private messages from our so-called names, it ain't us. That is a scammer. These are people that ask for friend requests. We do not ask for a friend request. We do not ask anything from pay for anything, okay? While we are live. If you want to book a session, down below, you can contact Don or I privately and book a session with us. Now, that way it is more private, okay? And there's compensation.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
that.
that was not free.
Okay? No.
But we don't ask you for money. We don't come initiating it from you. And be careful when you get something too, because they change one letter or two, they'll switch them around, they'll add something, and it's for our eyes expecting to see one thing, we don't see the other, because the Facebook pages are identical. And one of the readers that we love and know dearly, somebody even posted a picture of her son on their page. Oh yeah. And believe me, she was not happy, and I don't blame her. I was like, "What?" We all bombarded Facebook with that one, and I can't find that page. Thank God. I think Facebook got the point, but it's like that went too far. That means like really trying to look so much like that one that they actually use family members. No, that's not cool at all. So be careful about the scammers. They're out there and they're playing the games. Okay.
Oh yeah, they took Angie. They took your whole thing on Facebook, child. Cause as soon as I said hey to you on your live, boom, I got a message. I'm like, me and Angie text. We don't do the D. We don't message.
Exactly.
So just watch out, y'all.
Yep. Be careful. Be careful. Unless you reach out to us and connect, we don't come asking for money. We don't come asking for any else. It's the other way around. We hope you find us, and we love that, but we don't solicit. Not gonna happen. It's just not who we are. So next in line is Aubrey, and I love that name. I've always loved that name for some reason. Aubrey,
right?
It's so, I don't know. Anyway, I'd love a psychic reading. What encouragement does Spirit have for me? ATM at the moment, I'm guessing. Yes. Oh, Angie says they've been reported 4 or 5 times and Facebook won't take it down. I thought they did, because I was looking for the other day again.
Let me tell you, this is a new Facebook. It ain't the same Facebook like how it used to be. When they changed to the Meta, I mean, it's so different.
Well, all I can say is they better be careful, because they may reap what they sow in the end.
They don't care.
No, I don't mean Facebook. I mean the individual.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care, because they'll put up another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then they wonder why they walking around here with their eye drooping and their ear falling off and their arm like this. You know, like, come on, like, pick your eye back up. Do right by folks.
Exactly. They changed the name to Naomi, but kept my son's baptismal picture as their background. Yeah, that's just
what?
Isn't it crazy? Yeah, because they didn't have the I at first. It was just the NAOM at one, and then I guess maybe that one got banned, and they put an I at the end and changed it again. It's like, it's terrible. People, these people are crazy out there. So, Aubrey, this one's for you.
Yes. Let's get to your reading, child. All right, you have the 9 of Swords. Okay. Suffering in silence. You're not getting rest. What's going on? We not sleeping? What we not doing? We got too much stuff on our minds. All right. And this is definitely, it's eating at you. And literally, with this 9 of Swords, when suffering in silence, that's what that is all about. You are looking out, hoping that you can get off of this cliff. but you're not resting properly. You're not letting things go before you go to sleep. Spirit is prepping you, okay? And spirit needs you to have some energy for what's coming. All right. So if you need to drink some tea before you go to bed, do it. If you uh been whatever it is, write it down, get it out of your system, get it out of your head. You need to get out of your head, okay? And when you go into the dream state, set those intentions of what you want your night to be, what you want spirit to show you. I also recommend, if your dreams have been wonderful, you need to start writing these dreams down, because spirit is speaking to you in your dreams. Trust me, it may not make any sense of why the dog came up to you in your dream, but it will make sense later, of showing you that you have people that want to be loyal to you, okay? Because dogs represents loyalty and things like that. That's just an example. I'm not saying that you're dreaming of dogs. I'm just using that as an example. Now, trapped in fear, okay? The Eight of Swords here. You suffering, and you're being trapped in your own fear that you have put up. The great thing about this, what I love about this description of being trapped in fear of this Eight of Swords, that this person can get out. The squares are big enough for this person to get all the way out. Okay. And it's nothing holding them back but themselves, of fear. And fear is just a feeling, right? Fear is nothing real. You make it real. You make it what bigger than what it is. So here's what you gotta do, is let stuff go that no longer serves you in a positive way, and that you can let go of those self-restrictions, those limitations that you have put up around you. You have the four of cups here. The Four of Cups speak with, all right, so you might be, your focus is off. But once again, when the Four of Cups comes up, this is spirit trying to give you something. It's trying to say, hey, wait a minute. You asked me for a blessing, so let me get you this blessing. And yet you so wrapped up in this fear that you don't even see what's really going on. With spirit giving you what you asked for. This is also what the Four of Cups can also bring in, is boredom. You may feel bored at what you already are doing right now, and it may feel like a little bit of discomfort. But at the end of the day, honey, this is spirit giving you a gift. All right. And it's telling you to put that and to refocus, put your focus on something else. You got sacrifice here. And sacrifice, I feel like that is the hanging man, the hangman. You think the hangman? I think it's the hangman. The hangman. This is surrendering. This is letting things go. But I also feel like you are going through a healing stage right now. Okay. And when you go through this healing process, it may feel like, whoa, wait a minute. It's things that I have to focus, and that focus is me first. All right. And the things that's around. You have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is taking this, going on this journey, you leaving things that no longer serve you behind, and you take in with what you know. This is also talking about meditation, okay? Taking time out for yourself. And if that means sacrificing time with others, do that, because guess who's the most important out of this whole equation? You are, okay? You have the waiting game. This is the two of Two of Wands. I think it's the Two of Wands. And yeah, the Two of Wands. I gotta go with my intuition, obviously. The Two of Wands speaks with taking action, but this is also being patient. This is also looking at your goals here. All right. And figuring out which way to go with this, where you should put your time into. This is right up under the Four of Cups. So I just feel like with you, what you should be doing is really going within. All right, go within. All the answers is right there, and you're being shown in your dreams. All right, I'm a hush.
No, it sounds like a great reading. I love it. I
Yes.
love it. I love it. It sounds like good things are coming. So just know that the rest, relax, and embrace. So that's the three things
Oh,
that
nice.
came to
That
me
summed
when
that
we
up.
were talking. Clean, concise, and that's from me who talks a lot. So
Right.
like what?
That's that was perfect. I
And with
just went
that,
in detail.
hopefully that resonated with you, Aubrey. And next in line is Aquarius Batty. And Aquarius Batty is saying, what will my life be like 2 years from now? Now, before Aquarius,
Did you see my?
I
Let me
know,
fix my face.
yes, Aquarius. Let me say this respectfully, because again, I mean it in sincerity when I say this, even though it may come off kind of cheeky. I really don't mean it to be cheeky. Well, maybe I do a little bit, but
Yes, he do. Yes, he do. When anybody say I don't mean, yes,
exactly. But what I want to stress is this: it's wonderful if you're curious about the 2 years. I totally get it. Like what's ahead of me, I get it. But be honest with you, if you're be careful about focusing on what's 2 years ahead of you, and let's look at what's ahead of you today. Let's look ahead of you what's tomorrow and next week, because what you do today, tomorrow, and next week is what is going to make the 2 years happen. And so again, when you ask the question about what's going to happen in 2 years, the reality is that there are so many things that can happen along the way which can alter that one way or the other, that it is relatively inconsequential to ask unless you're looking at the overall picture. But more importantly, is if you focus too much on then and not realizing that now makes then you miss the point, because the now is the important thing. The now is where you live. The now is where you create. The now is where you are setting things in motion for the then. And so if you take your eyes off the now, you're not going to get what you want on the then. So keep that in mind. And again, not to, but it's
that
I
was
just
preaching. That was preaching.
just close, wasn't it?
Yes.
I was trying
But
not to get
now,
too pushy.
yes. Aquarius Batty, are you still here?
Oh, don't tell me they left and then don't. I'd like
Because that will
what?
help.
That would. They're like, no, I'm not here.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to. Y'all taking too long.
Exactly. Next is Julie Alexander. Julie Alexander, are you here? If you're not here, we're moving on to JoJo. So
Because
again, yeah, if you're not
let
here,
me
you
just
ain't
say
getting it.
this: when y'all come on and you say you want to be on the list, and it takes us a minute to do these readings, it pulls a lot of energy. Okay, so I'm just saying, we would like to connect.
And if you're gonna leave, if you're on the list and you're gonna leave, you can
Yeah.
leave. Just let us know so we know that to go over, because the reality is it's just yeah.
Right. And I even give the option of, if you leave and you say, look, I'm stepping out, but I still want you to do the reading, then we'll still do the reading. But let
Maybe.
us know. Let a sister and a brother know. What the heck?
Linda says she stepped into a time machine. She's 2 years ahead of us.
She did. She did. Literally.
It's like Aquarius, when you come back from the time machine, let us know how the 2 years was.
Right? Let us know.
Oh
How
Lord.
did the world look? Was my hair super long? Was Don's beard down here now? Did he have braids in it?
Pumpkin Seed was asking, Pumpkin Seed, you are after JoJo, so JoJo is next. And so Let me find JoJo's question here. I think she did ask one. There it is. JoJo's question is a message that I need to hear. What does
I
JoJo need
love
to hear?
you. That's a message that you need to hear. I love
We all
you.
love JoJo. Absolutely. JoJo's blushing now. She's like, okay, now it's,
Uh,
Either that or she's pulling on her boots because it's getting deep. I don't know which.
She's like, come on now. Do better. Oh, wait. I thought you said Julie was next.
Oh, she's here? Who wasn't here then? Aquarius? Which one was not here?
Aquarius baddie.
Oh, then Julie is next. Sorry. So it's Julie, then JoJo. My bad.
Well,
Sorry,
I told you
Julie.
the message that you need to hear, JoJo.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, Julie. Me and my
Oh, it's
boyfriend
all
Chris
good.
get engaged. How does he feel about me? His name is Chris. Thank you. Oh, Julie.
Do me and my boyfriend Chris get engaged? How does he feel about me? Okay.
Julie, let me ask you a question though. When it comes to the conversation about how does he feel about me, have you sat down and had the conversation? I mean, I know it's some difficult, but this is the same thing I say every time, not every time, but often. Generally speaking, when you ask that question, have you had the conversation with him? I mean, this is a conversation that it sounds like you need some affirmation, you need some confirmation, and that conversation should be with him, because
Right.
no matter what we say, the reality is it starts and ends with him and you. So
Look.
the first thing I would do, Julie, is I would have that conversation with him, and and go from there initially.
Yeah.
And also the engagement. Do me and my boyfriend Chris get engaged? Again, that's a conversation. I think that conversation again is a conversation you have with him. And say, hey, where are we headed with this? Where are we going?
Yes.
What do you feel? So
Here's if you needed to see something, okay, I can show you something, and this is going to be bomb based off what Don is saying. Okay, this is the Ace of Swords. When you have this conversation, you're gonna get all the answers you want, because that's going to be a breakthrough in your relationship. You are no longer going outside of the relationship to find out if this person is really feeling me like that, or if we're going to ever be engaged. You need to say how you feel. This is the communication part, okay? This is what makes a relationship. When there's no communication, there's no nothing.
So Julie, to not to cut Shauna off, but you just
Yeah,
said yes.
no.
He said he loves me. So why do you say why are you asking how does he feel about me? And then you say, but I have said I am in love with him. And then is he in love with you? Asked the same question. You answered your question in this most
Yeah.
recent post. And then I said, he said he wants to marry me. Now I'm coming back to your question that's on the screen.
All
Do me
right.
and my boyfriend Chris get engaged? Well, he's telling you he wants to marry you.
So
Again, I
that's a
don't.
yes.
Help me out here, Julie. Are you concerned because you're insecure? He blows.
Okay, so here's the thing. It ain't nothing that got to do with him. All right? Let's talk about you. Okay? Julie, I'm your A spoon coon child, and I'm gonna shoot you the real. It ain't got nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with you, because right now there's insecurities. What Don just said about that's coming up, and that is within you that you got to fix and heal from. You can't keep going and keep asking these same questions over and over and over and over again when you haven't addressed the issues that's going on with you. Why are you wanting to marry this person? You have to, these are questions for yourself, love. Okay. I mean, I feel like we are great readers, but at the end of the day, there are a lot of answers within you. And there are a lot of things that you have to address that will come up. Do you have a fear of being alone? Do you have a fear not being with him? These are questions that you ask yourself. You know what I mean? The Ace of Swords comes up for a reason. It's because there is a breakthrough that will happen when you address how you are feeling, your true feelings. And then come back on here next week and say, oh, yeah, I did some writing. I did this. I did that. See what I'm saying? So my hubby of 20 years had a secret affair for a year, and we are getting a divorce. Then I met my boyfriend and found out he cheated on me also. See, that's what you haven't healed from. This is a therapy session, child. You have not healed from what happened to you in the past. And then you already went into another relationship that was rebound. Come on. You know you're so worthy of something so much better than this. And you doing this to yourself by moving too fast when you really need to slow it down. Slow it down. Bring it back. Bring it back into you because you are the one that got to heal from this. You haven't healed from what happened to you already, love. And now you're trying to rush into something else. I'm shutting up, damn it.
But Julie, I think you knew the answer before you asked the question, and
Yeah.
that again starts inside. So if you're looking for confirmation one way or the other, I'm not giving it because the reality is no matter what I say, it's not going to be the right answer. Not saying that you're not open to the right answer or the wrong answer, but the reality is that you know what you need to do. You know where you are with this, and I'm going to let it in your hands. I'm not going to give you a direction on that. But let me also say this one thing that I told Shawna that I saw there earlier, and it caught my attention, and that is what you're not changing, you are also choosing. So there's something inside you that you got to let go, you got to change, get rid of the baggage you're carrying. Because even if you want a relationship, a steady, strong, great relationship, if you're bringing this baggage in with you, that baggage is not going to allow you to have that relationship in such a way that you're going to find the right person. You'll find a person, but you're not going to find the
Oh,
right
yeah.
person. So you need to again just um, you know do some work, like get rid of some. You need to find somebody who can help you let it go when
Let
it
it go.
comes to the
Look,
baggage.
you do not want to be Erica Badu bag lady, okay?
Mhm.
You don't need to bring no bags into nothing. And for what? When you can take some of that crap out of the bags. Let them bags be empty when you go into a new relationship, okay?
Absolutely. Next in line is hopefully it helped you, Julie. Sorry did I give
Yeah,
you an
love.
answer, but this is an answer that you got to find in yourself. I really do
Mm-hmm.
believe that. I think that Shauna and I are in agreement with that. Is what I'm seeing. Next is JoJo, and JoJo is a message that I need to hear. Shauna already gave
I
her
love
name.
you.
Absolutely.
Oh, gracious.
Oh, JoJo, they got me switching cards on you. It's like that deck ain't working.
Mm. Jojo, you have been doing some amazing things. I'm super excited for you. Have you pulled already?
No, go ahead.
Okay. You have the Three of Pentacles here. This is recognition and reward. The Three of Pentacles. I love it. The first thing that I thought about was you, your mom, and your sister. The triangle here, the pyramid, the things that you literally. I do feel when it comes to the Three of Pentacles, this is also can mean that you will be working with someone that's going to be helping your skills and bringing in the money. Okay. Just perfecting them. I also see that there is growth here. And the three is the It's not playing today, right? Is the priestess card. The priestess is all about success. It's all about beauty. It's all about that energy of reminding everybody that she is the priestess. Okay. But this is about growth. This is definitely about growth that you are producing. You know how to make, you know how to take lemons and make lemonade type of situation. And this is moving from your heart space. Okay. I feel like you are definitely tapping into your heart chakra. You are doing things that brings you joy, um, and you're starting to be in a better space with that. You have the Four of Pentacles here with the firm foundation. This is making sure that you are keeping things in check. Usually it's like a tight hold over everything, but this is, I feel like this is that you are being better at what it was that was a little of a struggle before. And with the Four of Pentacles, I just feel like now you're just being conservative. Now you're just being much smarter about how you spend, how you budget. But this is also knowing that you are setting up a very strong ass foundation. Now, let's talk about this lover card here, okay? Now, I know I did another reading for you a while back and the lover's card came up. So, there is commitment here, and there is harmony coming together with you with this lover's card popping up here. I also feel like this either it can be a commitment with another person, but I do feel like this is more of a commitment with spirit. Like this is going deeper and having an intimate relationship with spirit. With that, I mean, just finding someone that is or finding spirit of a true understanding. You have the throat chakra that pops up. You got to start speaking. You got to start using your voice as things are coming up and coming out of you. Things are being downloaded. Use your voice. Keep communicating how you feel. Keep communicating and speaking life into your situation. You definitely is awakening those things, and spirit is really like having you use that voice. Damn it, use it. Don't hold back, and speak how you feel. Speak truth as well. That's what I have.
Super, super. For me, Jojo, my card, the cards came out all about business, about your job, and they were pretty interesting because as I looked at this, I got the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Now,
Damn.
in between that, I got the Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords, and so their location is going to be important, and I'll explain that in a minute. But you got all kinds of wands fly out because it's so, and it's interesting because it's telling. And the question is it time to change? The Death card came first, so is it time to change? Is it time to change jobs or time to change environments because something's coming up there? And it's interesting because after that came the Six of Wands. And so the Six of Wands is like this feeling of rising above. You got to get over this. And what is it you're rising above? You're rising above all this drama at work that has been going on that you're kind of letting go. You're kind of like, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this right now. And so the question is why is it? Because there's somebody at work, apparently one person at least that you cannot trust that has been stabbing you in the back and kind of coming at you. And that's what's causing all this drama and that's why the Seven fell where it did. Now you have the Two of Swords, and so it's saying, you know what, there's a new way of thinking. There's a better way of thinking about this. And then you got the Three of Wands, followed then by the Two of Wands. So we have the two and Three of Wands. And so when you have those Two and Three of Wands in that location, it's like I think you need to be if something's happening at work, you need, and it sounds like something is happening at work, and it's saying you need change, and that new job is on the horizon, it's coming. and that new job is better aligned with what you wanted to do and what you need to do. So start looking for it if you haven't done already, or start moving forward, because that's where I'm seeing this happening. And if you don't have a job, then I've totally blown the hoop here. I've blown the whole reading, but that's exactly what I'm getting is there's some drama at work, and that drama is continuing. And unfortunately, I see the resolution is going. The best way to resolve it is to walk away, to find something better, and something better is coming. That's the best part. So there you go. Hopefully it resonated with you, Jojo. Hopefully I give you some insight and some information there. I love that. Man, I can't believe how many wands came out in a row. It's like, geez,
That's a lot of wands.
It was
All
like
wands.
it just hit me across the head. It's like, don't think that you can change this reading into anything other than this, because it ain't gonna happen, you know.
Right. I work alone at
Oh,
home,
yeah.
but I think the drama is coming from home stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it ain't from your mama. it ain't from your folks. It's just some other stuff.
I don't. Yeah, it could be, but I wonder if something's coming. It may not be the work in. Yeah, I don't know. Watch out for the work though. There's something in the work. You may not be working. You may work at home, but I'm wondering there's something in the work. So keep an eye out for that, and keep an eye out for another opportunity. That's the most important thing with that change card. It's time for a change. Yes, indeed. Next, hopefully, so Jojo, let us know how that plays out. I'm curious. Again, the best part is I saw that new opportunity. So maybe have a little bit of additional cha-ching to it as well, if that works out that way. That would be nice. It's always going to be
It's so amazing of the type of readings that we do. It was like spiritual based over here, and then it was about that money over there.
Show me the money. Pumpkin seed. Are you here, pumpkin seed? Because you are next. But if you're not here, we're not reading for you.
I think the X is working on making things more difficult. Of course. That's the pettiness. But protect yourself, and you ain't got to worry about none of that BS.
Try to use that gold, put the gold orb around you. Put the gold orb around you, and let that energy go back to him. It'll bounce off of you. Jojo, I'm almost done. I've talked to you about the gold orb. I've talked to a lot of people about the gold orb. Put that gold orb around you, and make sure it's around you. And therefore, as he starts throwing darts, as he's putting, it's all going to go back to him, and it's going to get you, it's going to carry you in good stead. So make sure you every morning, make sure you put that gold orb around you, and make sure you carry that with you, and then say that affirmation, and I think you're going to be fine. Yep. Yep. Linda says she's protected. Absolutely.
Good.
Pumpkin seed is here, so pumpkin seed confirmed, which is nice.
Pumpkin soul, not pumpkin seed.
Okay, I can't spell now. I can't read. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm lost.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, what's the pumpkin seeds at?
Let's see. So will I start seeing improvements in my overall well-being by the end of this year? I do see good news there. I feel good energy about that, and I do think it. But I do think that also it's you have to be more proactive. You have to. That's the one thing I'm getting is that you're talking the game. You're saying, okay, I'm doing this, but you're really not. You're telling other people you're doing more than you are. So you got to be honest with yourself, because being honest with yourself is being honest with others. And so you got to start taking a little more affirmative action toward your health and your overall well-being. And part of the problem is here too. I'm sensing that you're carrying some baggage as well, and you're doing some self-defeating kind of things. And I don't know what has created that in you to make you want to self-defeat. But be careful about that, because you're carrying that with you, and that's part of that well-being. It's like if you wanted to start some kind of health regime, then you would self-defeat subconsciously because of whatever. So I think you need to take a better look at what is in your past that's holding you back in reference to that. But yes, I do see an improvement in the before the end of the year, because again, it's you being cognizant and being active.
I feel the same exact way. The cards that did fall out was before I even get this card up. it was the same thing. You need to speak truth. Okay, and be 100% honest with yourself. Okay, and what doesn't matter with what anyone else thinks or says about you. You are the one that's in control of what is going on with you. The page up, what?
Magician. Again,
Yes, perfect.
starts there. That's what I was.
It starts literally right there. This is when the page of cups comes up. This is like almost like news of tapping into your inner self, but this is also like stepping out of your norm and really channel your inner child, your young self. Okay, and you got to remember, when your young self can manifested any and everything that they wanted, okay, as the young self, and you have to get back in the same mind frame of that. Trust your intuition, trust what's going on around you, stay truthful. When the truth card comes out, that is the justice card. I feel when it comes into bringing balance in. Am I right? The or is that the no? Yeah, I think that's the justice card. No, that's the judgment card. The judgment card. It's just a lot of times you have to in everything that you do, you have to be truthful. You got to be truthful about your health. You got to be truthful about your finances. You got to be truthful about your mental awareness and your mental health. You got to be truthful of what's going on all together. You have the Three of Wands here. And the Three of Wands speaks, but it's time to be about that action now. Okay. It is time to be around some folks that will help you and uplift you and all that great stuff. But this is about being with that action. All right. And there's people that will help you with that. I've had bad physical health, and because of my mental health is declining, I end up procrastinating. I give up on myself. Well, that's the wrong thing to do. You got to start talking to yourself out loud so you can hear yourself and believe that you were in good health mentally and physically and even spiritually. Okay, emotionally, all of that. You need to make sure that you speak. Boy, speaking affirmations is very, very important. What was it, the last show we talked about this? We talked about this last Thursday, how it's important to speak these things. You are speaking life into you. The power lies in the tongue, right? So when you do speak, if you say, I'm gonna be procrastinating, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, those are things that are negative. So what are you saying to you that is positive? That's what you have to look at. What are you saying to you that is 100% positive? And continue to speak that. Continue to be in that space. So there's good coming out of this. No doubt. But guess who's going to bring the good in? You are. Because you changing the way you think and you being honest with yourself. That's the main thing. That's what I have.
Yeah. And again, most importantly is again, it's you. It's you. You gotta do it. And
Yes.
if you're putting the negativity, if you're putting out the if you're putting out the let's all join my pity party, uh, all that's going to do is it's going to alienate you from people. It's going to push other people away from you. It's going to let you verify in yourself this repetitive thing that you're stuck on is I'm not healthy, I can't do it, I'm not good, I'm not healthy, I can't do it, I'm not good, I'm not healthy, I can't do it, I'm not good, I'm not good. And it's like, damn, enough already. Get off of the wheel, get off the pity party, step up, share you choose wisely, exactly. Speak your truth that you want to be the new truth
Yes.
and let that guide you. So speak, I am healthy, I am well, and I am moving forward. I am healthy, I am well,
Yes.
and I am moving forward. I am healthy, I am well, and I am moving forward. Start speaking that and stop speaking, oh, I don't feel so well. Oh, I got this.
Here's
Oh,
another
I can't
thing.
do this.
Right. Not
Because
just
again, if
speaking
you
it,
saying that, it comes through.
work in it. Change your lifestyle. Get more healthier. Go to do things. Get outside. take walks, do all these great things that will get you out of that slump of that negativity. But be about that action though.
Yep. And always remember, it starts with you. That again,
It starts.
don't look for help. Don't ask for help. Don't expect help. If it comes, wonderful. If it doesn't come, it doesn't matter because again, it starts and ends with you. So,
Right.
so don't want none, don't need none, can't get none, won't expect
Mm-mm.
none. Kind of deal.
Mm-mm.
It all starts here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next in line, pumpkin seed hope that helps you. Next in line is Duffy Collins. Is that no something Collins? Let me look.
Dorothy Collins.
Dorothy Collins. Dorothy, are you still here? Because we're doing a general reading.
Dorothy.
So let me know
I
if you are
see
here.
it.
Like Barnabas Collins from the, oh my God, that show used to scare the crap out of me. When I was a kid, oh Lord. When he was a vampire on TV and his name was Barnabas Collins. And every time
Oh.
on TV, you're like, I was so
Oh.
afraid of him. Oh my God. Oh. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank on the name of that TV show, but his name was Barnabas Collins, and it was Dark Shadows. Dark Shadows. Oh my God! It was the first
Oh
vampire
gosh.
TV, and it was scary as can be. It was like a daytime serial. It was great. I love it.
Dark
So
Shadow. Pam
Dorothy,
was on.
yes, she's here. Super. Dorothy Collins is here.
Cool beans, love.
Well, I can
What's the
change that or
question?
put it up here, don't I?
Because I'm like,
General
are
reading.
we?
I'm slipping, India. Meaning, Shawna. Lord, I'm really slipping. Lord, have mercy. I can't even
Oh,
get names
no.
right.
They used to play it when I was napping in the daycare. What? Why was they playing Dark Shadows? Why y'all in daycare?
Oh my
They was
goodness.
trying to torture y'all. They like, look, they gonna have some crazy ass streams. So they done got on my
Yeah,
nerves today. Oh man.
Is that Liza with the A? Liza, I love it. Love that name, of
Yes.
course. I think it's a TV show or Broadway show with Liza with an A. Of course, the great Liza.
Yes. The thing that I thought about when I saw Dorothy Collins was Phil Collins, of course.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, it won't break out into
Oh.
song. I promise.
They was like when they break down that song, they was like, "Did you know?" I'm like, yeah. And then he saw him. He just watched them kill. I'm like, maybe he wasn't all the way together.
He's losing his hearing from what I hear, so it's hard for him to perform because
He can't hear.
Yeah, he can't hear and so yeah, so he's not performing much anymore. That's like a Picasso losing his sight.
Right.
How difficult can that be?
But I think if you know your thing, you just feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would think so. Also, that if he without his hearing, he could still put his hand on like on something and like a speaker and feel the beat and know that beat and that's where he's supposed to be in the song based on the beat because the beat you can feel that beat. The beat. I mean, we tend to tamp down our other senses because we highlight others, but the sense if we can't hear, if we put our hand on something and somebody's talking, you can hear it, and even it's interesting because people who have who are deaf when they speak, they learn to speak words. They put their hands here and they feel the air, and so they kind of feel what it feels like to feel that amount of air coming out, as well as how they move their lips.
Amazing.
Which is
But child, I love drums.
Yeah,
Put my hand on some drums. I feel that every time. But I love music, so I feel like I hear music all the time.
You know who was one of the first to overdrive the bass beat, which now is popular on all music, but at one time wasn't as popular. And when it was done, it was a bit of it made people think and like, wow, what is new about this music? Was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was one of the first artists to really overdrive that bass, and so doing it made his music sound different. And people are like, what is it about that? I don't know. And it wasn't so much about the other things; it was about the bass because now it's hitting us more in the chest than it did. And so we actually felt the music more. But if you go back before Michael Jackson,
it's a bunch of them.
And Thriller,
it's a bunch.
Yeah, they a lot of them, and that's because AM/FM radio. AM radio used to clip the tops and bottoms of the sine wave, and so we weren't getting that strong bass beat because it would clip it on the top and clip it on the bottom
Oh.
for the treble. And so once FM came in, FM allowed it to put that over the radio and truly get the full length of the waveform.
Mm.
So
What?
engineering background, sorry.
Well, did not know that.
Oh,
Did not
Lord.
know that whatsoever. So,
So, Dorothy, this one's for you.
Dorothy, you got the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups is amazing, but I also feel like this is you coming into like going into better into a better area in your life. I feel like it's that love coming in and it's being offered to you differently. I also feel like this is like a almost like a new opportunity of growth because instead of you, you know, being stuck where you at, you are moving forward. So this is a great thing. This is like straight on. I also feel like this could be if you are single, this can be somebody that may be coming into your life that is ready to be that charmer, that the love doctor. Okay. In a way. You have the Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Wands speaks with new beginnings, a new blessing, a new this could be a new job. This could be something new in your career that is going to be amazing. It's really a blessing from spirit that is definitely going to step your game up. You know what I mean? You have the King of Cups here, and the King of Cups speaks with being in control of your. You know, one thing that I'm really seeing out of your whole reading, because you got a lot of cards that did fly out, and I did take them. I'm not gonna, go too long winded with your reading, but I do feel it's a lot of masculine energy here. And this could be divine energy, divine masculine energy at that, because now it wants to be acknowledged. Now it's about to be this time where it's important for you to take action. And divine masculine is all about action. Okay. This is also speaking with the energy of being in control of your emotions when it comes to you planning, you working, you whatever it is that you're doing, it's just you being in control of your emotions. You have the Emperor card. Like I said, a lot of masculine energy here. Definitely being in control. You are knowing what you want and you are doing what it takes. So I hope that you are being about this action because the Emperor card is an Aries, and Aries is all about action. It's like, look, I leave my emotions at the door. I know what I need to be focusing on, and that's what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on my empire. I am focused on my kingdom. I am focusing on my environment to make it strong, to make it unpenetrable whatsoever. There's some change coming into your life, love. You got the Death card here. That is a good change. I feel like the old way is dying off and the new things are coming in for you. I feel like, but this is a change within you as well. Like the old way of thinking, the old way of moving. I just feel like when death comes, there's a transformation at that. You are blossoming into this. You're no longer the caterpillar. You are the butterfly now. And so you are expanding your wings. You have three major kind of right back to back. You have some really like big major things happening in your life. You have the Justice card here. Justice card is about bringing in the truth and bringing in balance as that. So truth is revealing, wisdom is coming in, and everything is being in alignment at that. It's also if you are in some type of legal situation, things will play out into the into the fairness, into being equal. At that Knight of Swords. This is that energy of taking action. This is right up under the Ace of Wands, and I feel when the Ace of right up under the Ace of the Knight of Swords, excuse me, when the Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, let me get it correct. The Knight of Swords can come and say, "Hey, wait, you making too quick of a decision of things." But this is definitely just saying you need to be about this action once the decision is made. Especially with once you find the truth and receive the truth. This is you need to be on it. Okay. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is taking what you got and moving forward. This I don't feel like someone is being messy or having messy boots here. I just feel like or trying to be sneaky around you. I feel like this is time for you to pack up what you got and move on, and not look back or not you. Or you can look back, appreciate it, but it's like you're not turning backwards to go into that situation. You got the Four of Cups here. Four of Cups, Spirit is blessing you with a gift. It's blessing you with something, and you may feel where you at right now in your life age. You may it feels little stagnant, or you're just like, okay, I'm a little bored with this. What should I do next? And Spirit is giving you what to do next. It is you just being focused on your goals at hand. You have the Judgment card. Look, I told you got some really major arcana going on. That's that blessing that Spirit is giving you for you to answer to your inner calling and have patience and heal yourself all at the same time. Things will come into play in divine timing. Okay. Now, I hope that didn't prolong it as much. I'll try to sum it up just a little bit.
The next person in line is Don something, but he didn't respond. Unholy said they were leaving, they had to leave, and they apologized. But he forgot to leave a question, or he or she forgot to leave a question.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm looking back, I can't find Unholy's question in the pinned group, and I can't find it in the regular stuff either. So he or she asked for a question, but they didn't give us a question. So Unholy, yeah, sorry, I would have read, because I appreciate the fact you let us know you were leaving and you asked for we read anyway. We would have, but you didn't leave us a question to read yet. Sorry. So next time you pop in, make sure that you leave a question. And everybody else, please leave us a question. Lord have mercy. Then that next line is Alma, and then Jackie, and then I have to figure out, Linda. Alma, Jackie, and Linda in that order. Alma, Jackie, and Linda. Are either of you, any of you here? I think Linda's probably here, but Alma or Jackie, in Alma, Jackie, Linda, are you here?
And is that the end of the list, or we got more after that?
No, we have, it's Alma, Jackie, Linda, Smith, Evelyn, and Mo.
Oh, where's Tanisha?
Tanisha, right here. She's here. Right here. I did have her. I don't know what my pen is dying, and it's terrible. I can't figure out my own writing. Sorry, Tanisha. You can spank me later. Thanks for asking. Lord, keep me honest here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You got my lashes
Jackie
sticking to my bottom lid. Hold on. Oh my gosh.
So Alma's not here. Jackie's here. Linda's here. So let's see. Jackie, did you ask a question earlier? Let me look and make sure I didn't overlook it. Jackie. Hey, did you know that another piece of useless information? But did you know that Jackie Harris, who got that role on
227?
Yeah, that role initially, the other person that tried out for that role was she just won best. She won an Emmy for the best supporting actress. Cheryl Lee Ralph. Yeah, she lost the role to her, and she lost the role to she lost a few roles. It's interesting to different people, but yet surprisingly, she had that staying power, and she stayed with it, and she eventually did. But it's funny because Cheryl Lee Ralph was one of the original Dream Girls. It was Cheryl Lee Ralph, Loretta Devine. I don't know if you remember
Yeah.
Loretta Devine. I love Loretta
Yes.
Devine. Um, and she and Jennifer
Oh
Holliday.
yeah.
And remember, Shirley Ralph also lost the Tony to Jennifer Holliday because they were up against each other for
Oh
Dreamgirls that
wow.
year, and Jennifer Holliday got it, of course, for the Tony. Her roles to different people, and it's interesting. You know, she didn't let it get her down. She just kept moving forward. So, oh,
Oh
also
wow.
she
I
was
did not know that.
Felicia Rashad in Cosby. She was up for that role, and she didn't get it, and Felicia Rashad got it for the
Oh
mother.
wow.
Yeah, another role. Yeah.
Um, Jack A is from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of actresses that was from North Carolina. Of course, Maya Angelou.
Now I didn't
She
know
was
she
from
was from there.
Winston. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know she was from there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She says, Jack A says, I am Jackie. I mean, sorry, Jack A took my head. I am walking a fine line with my ex and protecting my daughter and ask him to release my embryo. So you two had embryos. You two created had what do you call it? Artificial insemination or whatever, and then the embryos were created. Then you froze them. Is that what they? So the cryogenically are frozen, and he needs you need his permission to get those embryos. And you're asking, is that what you're asking? If I understand right? You have court on October 7th. Um,
In a perfect world, would walk away from him totally. Yes, she still have one frozen.
yeah.
How can he hold your thing? It's your
Because
egg.
he's a biological father, so he has just as much right to them
Oh,
as she
gotcha,
does. Under the law, they both have a say in the embryos, and so
gotcha. This is new for me.
it's like property actually. It's I don't mean to be rude in that sense and make but it is property
Right,
from
right, right.
the legal standpoint. It is community property. Yeah,
Dang, that's crazy.
yeah.
So you keep your daughter close. Okay. So you just want some insight of and work with a wild animal. Um, like a for real wild animal?
I didn't get that. Yes, yes. I keep my daughter close and work with the wild animal.
Is it a real wild animal? This is amazing. If it
Uh-huh.
is, what is it? Oh, no him. Oh, okay. It's like, wait a minute. What wild animal you got?
Yeah, but if he's a wild animal, he's the one that left.
And he
So
left.
if you consider him a wild animal, which tends to be a negative connotation, um, he's the one that left. But anyway, that's not my business. I don't know. So what are you asking? You're asking if the court's going to, if the outcome of the hearing is going to go your way. Is that what you're asking for? Is that what you're looking for?
I know, but he wants to see daughter in court allows. Okay, so what is it that you would like to know? Put it that way, because I mean, do you want to know what the result of the court will be, or is it going to be in your favor, or are you going to get what you've been wanting? I mean, because there's some good cards here. I just want to know which way how to answer this. Yes, heck yes.
And why would you? Well, again, it's not my business, but you put it out there. Why would you not want your daughter's father to visit with her? And why would be unless again, unless he's giving you some reason, why would you not want the father of your daughter to have a father in his life when so many aren't? Is there something missing here?
Okay.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm an attorney. So again, you've opened up a little bit, so I can't help but go there, and I don't mean to drag this on. But if the hurt was physical, and he hurt her and hurt you physically, I can't see how a judge would have a court-ordered visitation unless it was a court-ordered supervised visitation and with an unlimited amount of hours when it happens. And so we're getting deep into the weeds here, which is not a healthy thing to do on a public platform. So I really don't want to go there. But again, okay, he's a narc. I understand. But again, there's supervised visitation, which I don't believe. I'm surprised a court would not enforce that if they believe the child was at risk, because that would happen, and your attorney would have forced that. Oh, so it is supervised. I am right. Supervised with me and another. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah. I think that we're getting into a territory that I don't think that you need our.
Right. And doing this publicly.
Yeah, yeah. I think that I totally get that you probably need to have a conversation with someone, and just to vent or to work through things. But I think this is best left for a preacher if you have one, a priest if you have one, or a friend, a very good friend, or a family member whom you can trust with this confidential information, because again, I think that this is. I'm not giving you. I'm not.
No legal. No.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
So here's what I want to give you. Okay, of how what you should do for yourself. Okay, of how you should handle this eternally. All right, because that's the best thing of what it can be. All right, you have the sacral chakra here. The sacral chakra is literally, you need to heal that. Okay, you need to step in, and if I'm you, I would go see a Reiki practitioner so that you can start healing in that area. Okay, in with that particular chakra, because there's trauma there. Okay.
Yeah.
The universe is the world. This is about being one with the universe. This is talking to the universe. This is speaking, and letting this out. All right, this is part of the healing process. All right, because we are here to help you help yourself at this. Oh, you are a Reiki practitioner. You need to do some healing in your sacral then, because that's what's going to help you move forward in this. I feel like there's a lot of mental conflict because you are in your head with this. And that is the Two of Swords, and that is going within. So the answers are right here. Literally, you have to use what your gifts, what has been given to you from spirit. Use them on you. Okay. This is the Two of Wands here. The Two of Wands is like, there's a waiting game a little bit when it comes into things got to fall in place where they should be where they should be falling, and things and spirit is putting things in place for you in that way. Look, you have the power, and when it comes to the light here, the light is definitely that Temperance card, that healing card. You have the power to do that, and you have to heal yourself in a way where you can, when you around this person, they're not coming at you emotionally. Okay, you have to use your gifts for yourself. You may use that for everyone else, but use it for yourself. And here's the Victory card, the Chariot card. Okay, this is you being in control. Take your power back. That's the best thing that I can give you as far as what how spirit is trying to direct you. But I also feel like you already knew that all the answers was within you. Okay, and that's the first thing that you got to heal is your sacral chakra.
Going back to some of your comments that you made, Jackie, first and foremost is that though you may feel you have no help, there are places out there who offer help. They offer advice. They offer. You may not have found them yet. You may want to keep looking. You may want to look under abused spouse information, do searching on that, do other things. There are many organizations out there who have dealt with people who in your situation. And
Mm-hmm.
again, what I would suggest to you is find a family or a friend or somebody close that you can, if you have children, which it sounds like you do, with the daughter, so you would leave the daughter with someone for an hour or two where you can go sit in some place in solitude and have like a vision board, and with that vision board, even if it's in your mind or on paper, start writing down ideas and thoughts and things that again
Mm-hmm.
are focusing on ways to get you beyond the situation, because right now you're so in the situation that you're not looking
Mm-hmm.
at the situation. And so and one of the things to do is by separating yourself from the situation, you can then allow yourself the opportunity to get a higher perspective and therefore see some of the things that you haven't seen because you're living it. And that's a really hard thing to do. I'm not saying it's easy to do, because you have again have to divorce yourself from I did this, I did that, I did this, I did this, and it's not about the I did. It's more about
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm here, and then from this point, you're like looking at a map. This is where you are. This is where you need to be in a perspective manner. How would you get there? How would you move that forward and those kind of things?
Mm-hmm.
So you say you don't have anybody that you can leave your daughter with for an hour or two. That's all I can say is that's unfortunate if that is the situation. But
Mm-hmm.
I would think that there is somebody whom you trust, somebody you care for, whom you could again do that with. Or again, I don't know. I'm giving you. I'm giving. It's interesting because I'm giving you suggestions and I'm asking you to take them, and then you're saying that we're not helping or can't give you advice. But the point is this: is that listen to what I'm saying and try to see if you can try to make something happen with it. And that is when you when you pull yourself away, when you take yourself, it's kind of like when we talk to spirit. If we bring ego into it, our conversation with spirit, we're not talking to spirit, and spirit gets disconnected because we're too close, we're too connected. We have to separate our ego from it. And I don't, when I say ego, I don't mean like I'm better than you, that kind of deal. Ego, as in our mind, our mind being the dominant mind. We have to separate that and tell our mind to quiet and let spirit then talk to us. And when spirit talks to us, they give us information that we can't see, but yet we may have already had because they were talking to us until we quieted our ego, we couldn't see. And that's what we're asking you to do is quiet your ego, tell yourself to let me think from a different perspective, and then think of all the things that you need to do to put in place to get you to a different place. The first thing you have to do is do something, because that's what change is about. If you don't do something, change will not happen. Because again, as I said earlier today, what you're not changing, you are also choosing. So remember that phrase. So start somewhere with change, but more importantly, map out how you think you can get forward and move forward, and then start with each of those things one at a time and find a way to make it happen. Don't stop with no. When you see a no, take that as an opportunity to look forward to a yes. Because if you see a no and hear a no and you say, okay, I'm done, well, then you're not going to the next step. So again, it's easier said than done. I know that. But what I'm trying to get to you is this clearly. Separate yourself, come up with your map, put a map forward, a way forward, and find a way to make it happen. If you can do that with your daughter around, that's wonderful, which is I think you may be able to. But a lot of times it's good to separate for an hour or two and just kind of sit and in a space that surrounds you, makes you feel comfortable, safe, secure, and do that. And I think that that mental health situation is probably going to help you so much more than you can imagine.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm
That was
putting.
that was the thing that popped up, that mental conflict, but it's also the universe was right beside it. And this is being one with the universe. Universe is like, look, let me know what's going on. Let me know. I mean, I see what's going on, but you didn't come to me and ask for no help. You didn't ask for me to provide a better way. I see it. And you got to do your part as well. So this is reaching out to the universe and putting a plan together and
Yep.
co-creating what it is that you see for your future with your daughter, even with the embryo, the same. So this is this is, honey, this is time for you to put your work in. Okay. Literally.
Yep. Yep.
And it's crazy, but you came out of this. You are a survivor. Know that. Know that you are a powerful one. And nobody can mess with you and your cub. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to do what you have to do, what's best for you and the whole situation.
And as a Reiki practitioner, this keeps coming back to my head because you said you're a Reiki practitioner. As a Reiki practitioner, you understand the concept of energy. You understand the power of energy. You understand the power of affirmations. You understand the power of the word and of your mind. And so I would suggest that you go back to your training and refresh yourself in how you can help yourself. Because I'm
Right.
sure you helped others, many others, with your Reiki healing. Well, that Reiki healing you can do to yourself if, again, you set your ego aside, and then a part of that is this. So put to work. You can be your best ever. You can be your best.
Yes.
What do you call it? Your best experiment ever. You can be your best test case ever. If you can crack your own health, psychological health, to get beyond this, then I'm sure that that's going to give you a boost that you can fix anybody's problem because you did it for you. And your problem is very complicated. The one thing that I would suggest to you is, though, when you put up on the screen about all those things and then you brought all those other things in there, is that your problem is complicated. And that's why that roadmap is important. A simple solution, a simple problem doesn't need it needs a simple solution. You have a very complicated situation, and it's a lot of pieces and moving in at the same time. And that's why, again, you come up with that map. Because with all those pieces moving, you need to find a complex solution. It's not going to be a simple solution. It's not going to be, oh, is it all going to be over tomorrow? Is October 7th going to fix the court hearing going to fix this? Hell no, it's not going to fix this. If that's what you wanted initially, and if that's all you wanted to hear, I'm going to tell you no. It's not going to fix all this because this is a complicated problem. That is one step in the process. So to go back to your original question, October 7th will not fix everything. It's only a step in the process as you move forward. But you can do this. If you are connected enough to your energy and your spirit to be a Reiki practitioner, I assure you that you have the skill set already in you to work through this. You have it.
Right.
It's in you.
I'm a Reiki practitioner as well. And if you need any help, you can email me, and I am here for you. I can help walk you through it. It's at the bottom.
Right there. Yep. Shawna at goddesspower.net. Shawna at goddesspower.net.
Trust and believe.
And she responds. Shawna responds. When she makes that offer, she is not talking bullcrap. So you are not alone.
No, you're not. Trust and believe. I've been through the healing part, and I had to do it on myself first. And this is like literally taking time out to do it. And it's being done, but I still continue to learn. I still continue to, and if I can't do it, I'm reaching out to people that knows my heart and knows my intentions, and I know theirs as well. And the one that I'm gonna reach out to is Don, and if you can't get me, you can get Don. You can get Angie and our other wonderful sister Tanisha. It's just. She's in Portugal, but we still love her.
Even when we forget her on lists.
Right.
Well, next in line is Linda. But before Linda comes up, it's a reminder, everybody. Let me get to it. I should have already queued it up, but I didn't. But let me see. Where is it? Oops, there it is. Oops, there it is.
Whoops, there it is.
When we were in Paris, I think I told you before, we were in Paris. It was the summertime, and in Paris they had dog poop everywhere because people don't, And so we started singing the song, "Poop There It Is, Poop There It Is."
Oh yeah, all of
there it is. Oh. Oh,
I love the countdown.
It's like, where are we going with this countdown? Where are we going? Linda, you are next, and I'm looking to see if I pinned your question. I don't know if I did.
She already got it up.
Oh, she did. Linda's on top of it. Thank you, Linda.
What? She ain't playing. Linda do not be playing. You hear me?
She's like, I'm gonna be your moderator if this keeps up.
All right.
Excuse me. We just did Jackie, right? So hopefully, Jackie, I noticed you're not responding anymore. I hope that you got something from that. I hope that you stayed through the whole thing just to hear that again. We weren't bashing on you. We were just kind of again helping you to find a way. So Linda, it is your turn. Andrea, the list is closed for the day. Join us back on Sunday with Angie, Monday with Shawna, Monday morning. What time, Shawna, again? Monday morning?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. for what's it called? Tea time.
Eastern Standard Time. Tea time. But I do,
Yes, indeed. And then Wednesday night, I'm back, and then with Angie, and then Thursday is me and Shawna again. And Angie is this week, Angie is with Alicia Black and with Sherry Berry. So that's Sunday as well. So absolutely. And again, it is now Linda's turn. What you got for Linda?
Linda. Shadow, which is the moon. Okay. It is the moon. This is letting you know that you stay on your path. Okay. You are, it's also saying stick with your intuition. Okay. Stick to being with this individuality type of thing. Stay to it. You are doing good. You are, don't get tempted to go backwards. Don't get tempted through temptations. Because sometimes that can come up while you are on the right track. That's how you know you're on the right track when temptations try to come up. You're like, should I? Mm-mm. Stay focused. Stay focused. And you are doing well, my love. Especially with the moon. Don't fall into the illusions. Okay. Whatever you may see or what may come up, that's only an illusion. Don't get caught up in your insecurities or fears. And let go of the worry, because you got this. You're so powerful, and you know you are. Just stay going forward. Don't go backwards. The root chakra, the base chakra pops up. I love how the psychic tarot, the chakras comes up. They got the chakra cards in here. This is saying you need to ground yourself, love. And open up the root chakra as well to actually probably rebalance it or maybe even cleanse it. But this is about you staying grounded and bringing groundness and centering yourself back into your life if you were feeling a little off. And it does say that you was feeling a little off because you got the 3 of swords here. That is frustration. Frustration of maybe what is going on around you in your situation, in your environment, with your family, whatever it may be. There is some frustration right there, and that is absolutely in the center of that. It's maybe you frustrated of how things are not going, how things are playing out, or how people are messing with your fam, and you can't, feeling like you can't do anything about it. And let the course just run itself. But this is just literally letting go. And it's kind of like heartbreaking too, because you want to be the, I got it. Don't even worry about it. Stand my hand. You that queen of swords. Like I'm gonna go get on this field my damn self, and I'm gonna chop off all these heads because y'all taking too long to get to to get this war over with. Okay. You have the solar plex. This is bringing your joy back into your life, honey. With the solar plex chakra. Bringing joy back in. What is the excitement, the happiness? This is literally tapping into that. Now, let me just get this correct. You have the 2 of Cups here. The 2 of Cups is a spiritual union. The 2 of Cups is partnership. Now, if I'm not mistaken, boy, didn't we talk about somebody coming through? Trying to say, hey, Miss Linda, how you doing? I'm going to take you out. One of them. How you doing? Okay. that is still there. That union is still going to happen. Okay, so get ready for all of that. Even if you are in a relationship with someone, it's that rekindling. It's that rediscovering. But it is, you know, it makes you feel all the way good, and this is just bringing you back into your at the car wash. That's what she said on Monday. She see him at the car wash. They always hit on her at the car wash. So go back to the car wash, and somebody got all them quarters for you. You ain't even got to wash your car. They gonna do it for you. You got the third eye chakra. You have two lower chakras, and your higher chakra is needing some attention right now. And it is all talking about, with the third eye is believing and trusting your intuition. Okay. And when you do all of that, then you will be shown so many great things. And you will see, not just with your regular eyes, but literally with your third eye, what's coming in for you, love. So stay focused, stay on this journey. You're doing good. It may have felt like it was a little bump in the road, but this is just, you need the spirit of saying, ground yourself, find that what makes you happy all over again, and trust your intuition. Okay.
Super. I love it. Love it. Sounds like great reading there.
Yes.
Sounds like good things are coming to you, and maybe you're gonna take a cookie jar or get off the cookie jar. I don't know.
One of them cookies.
With that said,
at the car wash.
Next in line is Evelyn, Mo, Tanisha, and Smith. And if any of you guys are here, let me know, because I before we read you, make sure you're here. So
you're so welcome, love.
Again, Smith, Evelyn, Mo, and Tanisha. Let us know if you're still here.
Or in AZ. Not at the car wash in Arizona? Who's in Arizona?
Her daughter.
Who in Arizona, Linda?
Working at the car wash. Oh,
yes.
Car wash now. I love that song. Jeez.
Yes.
I think everybody left.
Tanisha didn't leave. No, I bet you she didn't leave.
I think she did.
I thought Evelyn was still on here.
They're not responding.
Oh, Cynthia. Oh, she's in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Speak up, guys, or forever hold your peace. You better tell them, Pinky Lee.
Exactly. I think we're going.
What's going on, TK? Now, Tanisha. Now, Tanisha. Told you, she here.
Nothing that Portugal delay.
The Portugal delay, yes.
All right. Tanisha, you had us worried there for a minute.
My son is in Florida. Where your son is in Florida? Where at in Florida? Is it more north? Is it like?
I think it's on the West Coast side.
I'm the West Coast side. Is it Tampa? I'm trying to get happy hour with Cynthia. Look at y'all. Look at you, Angie. Tanisha, what is it that you? Oh, I don't know what is it.
Pinellas Park, south of Tampa.
Oh yeah, I felt Tampa, so it's like, wait a minute. I was looking at the map yesterday when we was trying to figure out where St. Petersburg was at.
I wish I had my little pendulum. Tanisha, I'd answer that way, but I instantly got a yes on that one when I saw that question. Will you be able to convert your 13 to a 7? Yes, I think you will. I think it's yes. It's a yes there. You have me worried, Don. Sometimes getting in. And also getting the person to write your name on the list is a part of it. I don't know. I thought I had added it, and then Shauna reminded me. I was like, no, it's not. Oh my gosh.
No, because I saw when she said, I'm here. I was
Yeah.
like, no, you didn't even say her name.
So yeah, no, I think you're going to be successful with that. What do you get, Shauna?
Um, I don't even know what that means, but I got a yes
Chapter
when
13 to chapter 7.
oh, okay. Well then so I got when I saw that, I was just like, are we talking about like going from 13 years old to 7 years old? Whatever that is yes. So
Yep. There's the change right there. So yep, give it the change. And again, it's what you want, and it's good for you. It's what you need to do. So yep, that's what I'm getting. Oh, and after that is what? Celebration. So again, the outcome is what you.
oh yeah, I got a change too. I got the tower card.
There you go.
So, and this is a big change. And this
Yep.
is also indicating new beginning too. So,
Yep. Believe me, a 7 from a 13 to a 7 makes a big difference because again,
awesome.
it's like cha-choo. So, and my only question, the only thing that I don't know is the clock starts again, but I don't think so. I think it continues, which is good.
Throat chakra came up for you, love, and I feel like you need to speak it. Speak it into existence.
Exactly. And Tanisha,
It
how
already
are we
happened.
coming? How are we coming with our business over there? How are we coming with our website and with our social media platforms? How are we coming with that, Tanisha? Do you need us to like remind you again to how's that coming? Let us know because we all need prodding from time to time, and you've got it in you, girl.
Yeah.
How's that coming?
I'm not saying that, but I already know how it's coming, so it's coming good. But let Tanisha say it. Like I just did say it. Oh, also I got the 5 of Swords that came up. Just get out your head, love, when it comes to this.
Yep, yep. She says, yeah, it's a lot going on over here. Good, good. And
Mm-hmm.
activity means good things. Yep.
Yes.
Have you met the swirl yet? You know who I'm talking about. This is the little guy at the coffee shop on the corner. The little guy that's going to be, I think he's German, if I'm not mistaken.
Tanisha.
She's going to send me the business outline. Yeah, I'd like to see it. Send it to me. Absolutely.
I am too.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Well, with that said, I think everybody else has
Me
pretty
too.
much, Smith, Evelyn, Mo, you didn't respond, so I'm thinking you gone. You gone. So with that
Y'all
said,
gone with the wind, child.
oh,
Gone
Denise
with
said
the
she
wind.
worked on the website yesterday. Very good. Very good. Let us,
Good.
when you get it up, let us know. And if you want us to preview, let us know. I was just talking to Shauna that I'm going to have my website rebuilt because I'm not quite happy with it. I'm the one that created it myself, and it doesn't look as good as I'd like. So I figured I'm going to turn it over to somebody else who will do it professionally. So I'm where you are. I know what you mean. I know how you are. So, but yep, that's what Angie said. Yep. Gone with the wind they are, Pinky Lee said. Yeah, they're
Yes,
gone with
they
the
are.
wind.
They gone with the
Yeah.
wind. Fabulous, honey.
Yeah, and for those of you who didn't see it before, let me show you this. I have a new logo now, and that's what it's kind of I think it's very cool. This is the new logo, and then for my circle that usually pops up on the sides of things, that's it. So went with the new logo. A new team helped me do that, and it was great. And Sean and I were talking about it earlier as well. So
Yeah.
when you look on Facebook now, you will see those images, and you'll know that it truly is me because that's not stock images. Those are images were made specifically for me, and so you know that it's the real deal.
Real deal, Holyfield.
Well, what's coming up in your life, Shauna? Before we go, when can people see you next? What's happening? What's happening Monday? Anything special for your show?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the new moon. I mean,
The new
yeah,
moon.
the new moon.
Yep.
I have to think the new moon and just getting the week together. The what the energy is gonna be bringing in. Also, I will be probably showcasing a little bit of working on some commercials here. So in between too. So with the crystal jewelry. I also have some new products coming up with the jewelry too. So look out for those. And I will debut them most likely on Monday because it'll give me enough time to work this weekend with all of them. When you're going to show your new items, it will be on Monday, love. The skincare, I am just being a perfectionist when it comes to the skincare. So it is still, you know, coming along. But don't fret, I got y'all. It's spirits backing me up with this. And when it's all said and done, it's all going to be in divine timing, child. That's all I keep hearing when I say it. I wanted to remind someone because I'm reminding myself, and I believe it was who was the Reiki practitioner? Jackie.
Jackie.
If you are still on, if you ever heard about writing a petition, um, and that's really a letter to spirit of what it is that you or your desires and what you need from what spirit to do for you. Okay, so and to anyone else, because get ready for this new moon, which is on the 25th of September. Get ready to set your new intentions because this energy is about to shift in a way where chaos is coming down, okay, and organization. So that's what I'm going to be really, really talking about on Monday about that. How it's really important to get because the Mercury retrograde is now going to be moving on the 23rd tomorrow on into Virgo, and it kind of messes with us with communicating. So, because that's our ruler, that's who rules us as planet wise. So, take a deep breath and do some writing. If it needs be, refresh on your affirmations, change your affirmations up, and for them to be more potent and where they're more believable to you because you are speaking, and speak them out loud. It's no more of holding this in. Spirit is ready for, and Kenny over here is saying his affirmation out loud as well. So I'm pretty sure y'all, if you hear something going on in the background, that's Kenny speaking his affirmation out loud. But it is no more of holding yourself back. Say it. Say it. Say it out loud. Say it 3 times, 4 times, however many times a day. Say it. If somebody hear you and say what that is, that's my affirmation. Mind your business. Just like that, But at the end of the day, I'm going to be talking about that on Monday. And then what else? And whatever else Spirit has me wanting to speak about. I feel like I want to do a video on YouTube of just what Spirit is really talking about, and I'm getting some downloads as I'm speaking now. So Kenny says Kenny leads by example, right? Thank you, Pam. So and that's another thing of being the leader now, is stepping into that leadership role. And for some that can be hard because you never felt that before. But now feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. I believe in infinite abundance and my wants and needs are always met. So speak it and feel that. And you just don't even know what that does to you. Or understand understand how far it goes. Okay, so affirmations really, really, really work, y'all.
Absolutely.
Me and Don are living proof that they work. Angie is a living proof that they work. Tanisha is a living proof that they work. Everyone that's in a better situation than where they were back then, you manifested. And somewhere in there, you said your affirmation, and look where you are today. Regardless of if it's a crazy situation, regardless of if it was, not what you want, but it put you in a better position and got you thinking now. and got you moving now. So.
Absolutely. With that, I guess we are done. Have a super weekend. Tell Kenny Man we said hello, and wishing him a happy weekend as well.
Yeah, he's gone now.
Any major plans?
Well, he's on call all week. So tonight we are actually, he's on call all weekend long. But tonight is the Steelers and the Browns game. So we found a Steelers only bar, and now everybody knows us because we done been there for 2 games already. So we're gonna go there tonight and hang out a little bit. And so that's gonna be fun. And then I'm gonna probably be cooking. I need to do some. I want to learn how to do it the correct way of canning vegetables and stuff. So,
cool.
Yeah. I want to take it back old school like my grandma did it. I don't know if I can get my green beans like hers, but definitely.
Last night while we were doing the readings, Spirit came in. It was her father, a woman's father, and he was talking about her baking the weekend prior, and talked about this dessert, the sweet that she had made. And I couldn't figure it out, and it was interesting. So I said, "Did you?" Because he told me about you baking this weekend, and she's like, "I did," and I'm like, "I'm not talking cooking, I'm talking baking." She said, "I did," and I'm like, "Was it a dessert?" And she's like, "Yeah," and it was crazy. So she got me that whole experience got me thinking. So this weekend I may actually do a little baking, which I don't usually do.
OMG, that is so funny. I just printed out. I don't know what it is. I feel like this is my ancestors talking. Caramel cake.
Oh my gosh. Nice.
And I'm gonna make it. I think I want to make it from scratch. So
yeah,
and
why not?
I want some macaroni. I think I want to do just a Southern dinner. I haven't done one in a long time, but I was like, oh, this is how I know my ancestors are talking, because they love my food, child, and I love my food too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, have a great weekend, and again,
you too.
Say goodbye. And on the way out, I'm going to play our little commercial. So,
yes.
Adios, everybody. Have a great weekend. Here we go.